Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos, and as I always do, usually now I'm going to update you on some more latest news. I've been reading some more media reports and rumours that are stemming from reports currently online, and I found some more information now about Manchester United that I'm currently going to update you with today on this video. This is about Paul Pogba at Manchester United. As I all said now, there's been rumours and talks that there's been rumours saying that he could potentially make a return to Juventus. Juventus currently this season played won 8 out of 8 this season, and they're sitting top of the Serie A currently. Juventus, but these have come from basically, there's been talks that Paul Pogba hasn't had a great relationship with Jose Mourinho. Since Jose Mourinho paid £89 million for Paul Pogba, as we all currently know, and he's been at the club since 2016 as well. The fourth most expensive player, Paul Pogba, £89 million, as we all know. Manchester United, he joined the youth in 2009. 2011-12, he only made 3 appearances for Manchester United. Then we let him go on a free transfer to Juventus. During his time at Juventus for 4 years, he made 124 appearances. Scored 28 goals. Won 4 Serie A's with them, won 2 Coppa Italy's with Juventus as well, as we all currently know. But since then we let him go on a free transfer to Juventus, don't forget. And then we purchased him as well then for £89 million since 2016, as we all currently know. Since he's been at Manchester United, he's made about 65 appearances, scored 13 goals. He's a good attacking midfielder, very creative midfielder. He can play as attacking mid, he can play the central midfield role as well. He's a deep line midfielder as well. I don't think he's performed much since he's come to Manchester United as Paul Pogba. As we all know, definitely not worth £89 million in my book. But yes, there has been talks from the Juventus director that he has basically ruled the move out of Pogba making a return to Juventus. He's basically come out and said he loves Paul Pogba, does the Juventus director. He loves Paul Pogba, but he's just discarded the move. Basically, he's ruling out the move that Paul Pogba will make a return back to Juventus. So the director's saying he will not make a return to Juventus because obviously Paul Pogba and Jose Mourinho, have currently had a fallout. As we all currently know in the current process. But yes, Jose Mourinho knows been under so much pressure at the club, as we all know. Regardless of the Manchester United Newcastle game during the weekend, he was under so much pressure. It's the players to blame and Jose Mourinho to blame. We know he's signed 11 players. Since he's come to the club, he's got a fantastic pedigree. He's, Jose Mourinho, as we all currently know, we spent £1 billion in all the managerial areas. As we all know, and he's still in heaven, as I keep mentioning, the players Moyes bought, some players Van Gaal bought as well, and he's under so much pressure. Jose Mourinho, we know FA are still investigating the incident, with his negative comments made on the touchline against Newcastle at the weekend, when we won by 3 goals to 2. We've had a bad start this season, played 8, won 4, lost 3 and drawn 1, and it's not looking very good at Manchester United. But as we all know, Phil Neville has had a say on this, according to the media. Phil Neville, won about 6 Premier League titles with us, a Champions League and 1 other trophies as well. He's backing Jose Mourinho in this situation, as I've read in the press. He's basically said about Jose Mourinho that he's backing the manager. He thinks he will turn things around at Old Trafford, did Phil Neville, and he says the criticism he's getting from quite a lot of the supporters, 70,000 supporters, that it's becoming personal now, according to Phil Neville. Also, Gary Neville, his brothers, had a say on this, who was at Manchester United a lot of years under the Fergie era. But there's still, some people backing Jose Mourinho. There's still people that want him out. He's now 54. He has passed it. He's won titles everywhere he's been, Mourinho, so he's got a fantastic pedigree. As well, but with Paul Pogba, yes. So basically, the director said he loves the club. Does Paul Pogba? As we all said, because he was Juventus 4 years, was Paul Pogba won major honours with them. Since he's come to Old Trafford, he's won the FL Cup with us and the Europa League as Paul Pogba. But yes, as we all know, there has been talks about him making a potential move back to Juventus as well. The director's basically ruled that he's basically said, the director, that Juventus are not interested in re-signing Paul Pogba. I can't remember the director's name, as I all said, but Juventus, I think he's happy with his squad. You know, where they spent quite a bit of money. You know, obviously they got Ronaldo back in July. Did Juventus as well? You know, Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, who scored 451 goals for Real Madrid. He was there nearly a decade. You know. He won 16 titles with Real Madrid as well, did Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, Juventus, I think they paid up to £100 million for him. He signed a 4-year contract back in July, and I think he's receiving $500,000 a week. He's Cristiano Ronaldo. I think there's other payment structures involved as well. I think he's getting a £30 million salary annual as well as Cristiano Ronaldo, so that boosts the budget up a bit as well for Cristiano Ronaldo. So far this season for Juventus, he scored 3 goals out of 7 in the Serie A. Ronaldo also was at Old Trafford for 6 fantastic years with Cristiano Ronaldo as well. You know, Madrid paid £80 million for him when he left Manchester United in 2009. He won major honours with us as well. Scored 42 goals in 1 season. You know, started his career at Sporting Lisbon as well, raising up the ranks there. Cristiano Ronaldo. But yeah, Juventus also purchased him as well. Ronaldo is aging up now. You know, they also got Emre Can on a free transfer as well. Did Juventus. So they've also got players like, you know, they've got quite a lot of good players of Juventus, as we all know. So they may not be interested in re-signing Paul Pogba back, because they did get £89 million for him in 2016 when we purchased him, Paul Pogba. But the director's basically he's basically said they're no longer interested in re-signing Paul Pogba in the current process. But I think he's had the odd game or two good for Manchester United. But I think one of his best games I saw Paul Pogba, you know, in the Manchester derby last season when we was 2-0 down and we come back and won 3-2. But I think Pogba plays well when he's got players around him, you know, like Sanchez, Martial, as I said, making attacks. I think Pogba, when they're at full flow, I think they look very, very distinctive in their play. They look very, very creative in the midfield. But something has to change at Manchester United. As we all know, it's all in the press anywhere about, if you've read up about Paul Pogba, the directors ruled him making a move back to Juventus as well. But the relationship hasn't been good between Jose Mourinho and Paul Pogba. And I think quite a few players are just not interested in playing for Jose Mourinho. As we all know, when we had Alex Ferguson, you know, that was a total different squad. You know, we had the likes of Carrick, Scholes, Giggs, Van Nistelrooy, Beckham, and you know Roy Keane, Scholes, as I said, Gary Neville, and all them players there were playing under Alex Ferguson, as we all know, because that fear factor was there. You know, one of the greatest managers of all time, Alex Ferguson, as we all know. And I just think since then it hasn't been the same. And you know, Old Trafford is no longer a fortress, as I mentioned. I still think these players that Manchester United are interested in, I need to have a look more online about the transfer, bit of the transfer news, who we could go for in January, as I said. But Mourinho, you know, as I said, he's got 11 players in since he's come to Manchester United. He's won 3 trophies since he's come to Manchester United, Jose Mourinho. So I think it's the part and parcel of it, the players and Jose Mourinho are to blame. I think some of his tactics are on Jose Mourinho. We all know David Moyes was definitely wrong when he was at Old Trafford, you know, putting defenders in striking positions, you know, and he just tactically got it wrong. He was very, very good at Everton, as we all said, over the decade he was there. And then he's been sacked from numerous other clubs as well as Moyes. I don't think Van Gaal had the philosophy at Old Trafford, you know. He did good with the likes of Bayern Munich before he came to Manchester United. But yeah, with Jose Mourinho, he's got, you know, he's won titles everywhere he's been. You know, he's got experience of, you know, in other countries of winning titles. He's got experience in England as well of winning titles, you know, with Chelsea, as he did. So yeah, whether he'll be sacked or not, I do not know. But we all know that Zidane is one of the favourites to take over at Manchester United if he does come. But as I said, what was said now? As I said, he's had the discussions with his representative at Zidane. And his representative basically said he doubts he will want to manage in English football, and he will doubt that he wants to manage Manchester United. And he's explained this, but Zidane has had talks with his representative. He's had talks with his representative, as we all said, but he helped. Zidane's representative, he helped him get the move from Juventus to Real Madrid in 2001, and he has been at Real Madrid since. So as I said. But yeah, we know about Phil Neville. He's had a lot to say on the Jose Mourinho situation. Phil Neville, and he's backing Jose Mourinho in this situation. He's currently now head coaching the England's women's football team. He's Phil Neville, and he's backing Jose Mourinho. So we will see what happens. So anyway, guys, that's everything to update today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel, subscribe as always, and take it easy, guys, and I'll see you all later. Bye.